Hello everyone, Krish Bojwani here, and today I have a new custom LEGO minifigure showcase for the movie RRR. Now, if you don't follow me on social media, you should, because I do post a lot of stuff there, sometimes behind the scenes on customs I'm working on. I post a lot of customs there and also behind the scenes on brick films, and some customs make it there but they don't end up on the YouTube channel. So I highly suggest you follow like my Instagram. I'll leave a link in the description. If you follow me and you've seen my stories, you probably know that this is one of my favorite films of all time and my favorite film of the year. And well, I've seen the film 11 times already. I've watched the film 11 times. I started working on these guys on, I think it was September 9th, right after my sixth viewing of the film. So I had finished my sixth rewatch and decided, you know what, I'm gonna make these guys. So I ordered the parts, and I actually finished these guys a few days ago. On coincidentally October 9th is when I finished them, and I've just been busy. So as of today, October 16th, I have seen the film 11 times, and yeah. This movie is a really great movie. You should watch it. It's on Netflix, and yeah, so you can see I've made Rom and I made Bheem, and I went ahead and made like Bheem's motorbike and Rom's horse as well. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started on the showcase. So here we go, we're starting off with Rom, and this figure, I'm gonna go over the horse first. So the horse, it's pretty self-explanatory. I painted up, so the horse I painted up all brown first, in my own brown, and then I went over the eyes and like the sort of straps with black and silver. I painted up the white, that's like on the front. And then I painted up the sort of hoofs as well as the tail, and I did paint the inner like sort of section where you can fit the minifigure inside. Yeah, I think the horse came out looking really nice. I did do some sanding inside here to fit Rom in without like affecting the wastegapes, which I'll show you guys in a bit. And it's still like movable, like you can still like move the horse up and down, like the legs. It's a bit stiff, but you can still move the legs up and down. So I made sure to like maintain the mobility of it. And yeah, so for Rob, let's just bring him back here. This figure was actually much more complicated than I thought it was going to be. I'll go over the bow first. So for the bow, it's a bow. I painted the arrow silver. Painted are like I don't know, these like the feathers of the bow. I'm not really sure what they're called. And then I painted like the string black. And yeah, I did do as well, like, cause like in the movie, his like the bow has like sort of like this like fabric on it, I think. So I tried to paint that with the color, and yeah. So this figure I hoped would be easy and not that hard, but this was easily the most complicated figure I've done so far, I think. And it's not like because it was so complicated, it just took up a lot of work. I'll start off with the face. The face, I think it works kind of. I'm not the best when it comes to painting faces, but I think this works for Ron. The hair, so the hair, I had ordered like a custom hairpiece online that I found, and I got it and it worked. Like it worked perfectly. The only thing is that it was too long at the back, so it would like, I think like halfway where the quiver is, that's where it would reach. So I had to cut it up, but the thing is when I cut it up, right, it left like sort of like this thickness to the hair. So when I tried to put it on the head, it just wouldn't fit because there wasn't enough room. Like if you see, like I'll just take Bheem's hair for example. So like the minifigure's hair has like this, it's thin at the back to fit on the head. It would be like the hairpiece was like, if you see how like the head has in the hairpiece, there's a circle that attaches onto the stud of a minifigure's head. Half of that was covered up. That's how thick the hairpiece was. So I basically, because I don't have a drill, right? So I had to just sand the absolute crap out of this hairpiece. And that took up a lot of time and a lot of work. But as you can see, I eventually got it to fit, which I'm really happy with. The torso itself and the arms were simple, self-explanatory. The abs that I painted on, they were Sharpie because I was afraid that the paint would be too thick, even with the toothpick. But yeah, I think it works. I painted the sort of like bow, the quiver, like the strap that goes on the quiver, as well as like sort of his necklace and the other necklaces as well. I painted the quiver as well to make it look more accurate to the movie. And now we're gonna go over the legs and the waistcapes. So there are a total of 3 waistcapes here. There's the first primary one, which is the orange that you see going all around. I ordered a bunch of waistcapes, and so then I got the second one, I cut it up, and then that's the brown one that you see. And that does not go around, it just goes on the front. And then the third one, which is a smaller waistcape that I cut up very thinly, that one is there for the straps, and also because his sort of like the way his outfit works, it's like you have the orange, then this, the brown, and then the orange again. So I basically used 3 waistcapes for that. And then these, I don't even want to like try it. I had to use a lot of glue for this and even used paint as well. So I just like glued it and then painted over it and then glued again, painted. I just applied a lot of paint here so that it sort of like molds, so that the paint sort of combined the fabric together. And I think it works. I'm not gonna like move the legs around. I did paint some lines on the legs, like some like wrinkles and stuff, and then I painted on the shoes as well. And yeah, I think I'm really happy with how he turned out. I think he turned out really nice, and I'm just really proud of this custom. And yeah, just the hairpiece was like, took too much time. But yeah, let's move on to Bheem. Alright, so here we have Bheem, and I'm just gonna go over the motorbike first. So the motorbike is pretty self-explanatory. It's just a regular Lego motorbike that I just painted. I did a wash of dark green. And then I put the clear stud over there, and I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory for the motorbike. And I wanted to make accessories for both these characters, and I figured it was obvious to make the motorbike for Bheem. And so yeah, for Bheem, I'll just go over the spear first. So this is I bought this online. I'm not sure what factory, like what brand the spear is, like, because it's a third-party spear. But it was all black when I got it. So what I did was I painted up the silver for like the spear part, and then I painted it in brown first, except for like the red and the orange that I painted directly. Then afterwards I went over it with a wash of like a light brown to give it sort of like a more like wooden stick type of look, which I think came out well. And I did sand the crap out of a part of the bottom part of the spear so that Bheem could hold it and paint wouldn't scrape off, which but yeah. So Bheem, this was honestly not as challenging of a figure as I thought it was going to be. So we can start with everything here is 100% painted. So I painted the face, and I'm not really the best when it comes to painting faces, like I said. So I think, honestly, for a painted face, I think this works. I think it came out great. It did take me a couple of tries to get the eyes right and the mouth and the eyebrows, but overall I think this came out perfect. The armor pad was one of the Ninjago armor pads that they've been using since Secret of Forbidden Spinjitzu, and I painted and I cut that up so it's not like, so like the stuff is in, I cut up the back part of it, then painted it all in brown, and then I did these sort of like, I don't know, stitch marks that go on the side of his sort of like shoulder pad. Painted like sort of the arms on him. I tried my best to get like the paint to color the paint to like fit this, like the Lego's skin tone, and this was the closest I could come to. So like it was really, I tried a lot of different like mixing of paints and different paint combinations, but yeah, overall I think it works. It's not the best, but I think it came out great. Like it came out okay. I'm really happy with how the torso and the waist cape came out. So for the torso, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. I just painted up the torso and the arms. The waist cape, so I painted that up blue first, and then I painted up the red, and then I cut up other waist capes and I glued it on to sort of I glued on the straps to the waist cape so that it looks like it's continuing down, and I think it came out looking, it worked. I think it came out looking really good, and overall I'm just extremely happy with how he turned out. I painted the necklace as well. I can just zoom in so you can see that there. All right. Like here, so I painted up the necklace as well, and I'm just really happy, and you can see yeah, I think I'm just really proud of this figure. I'm really proud of these customs. I think they came out really nicely, and I think they look great when you stand them up next together on my shelf, and yeah. So yeah, let's wrap up this showcase. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, I hope you enjoyed the showcase. I hope you liked these customs. Let me know in the comments. You know, I hope you guys enjoyed the showcase. Let me know what other customs you want me to make. I don't know. I mean, I've been considering making other customs from RRR, like alternate outfits for like the Bheem and Ram, as well as maybe making some other characters as well. I don't know if I will. It's just been in my mind. It's been on my mind. So we'll see. We'll see about that. I do have showcases planned. It's just like I don't know when to do them. Like I can still do a showcase for Moon Knight, Miss Marvel. You know, the last showcase I did was No Way Home, and so I could do a Disney Plus showcase and showcase all my Disney Plus figures that I've made. I don't know, it's just been, I haven't really felt like making showcases, so I don't know, but definitely, if you want to see new customs, they'll definitely be appearing on my Instagram. I'll be posting them there, and so, yeah, be sure to like, comment, share this video if you like these customs. Be sure to leave a comment, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.